Okay, imagine this. You see an ad, maybe scrolling online, and it hits you with a massive 90% discount on jewelry.
90%, wow. That immediately gets your attention, doesn't it?
It really does, and that's actually the core of our deep dive today. We're looking at excerpts mentioning vprao jewelry.
vPro.
Yeah, and it's described specifically as fashion jewelry. So our mission here is to kind of unpack what an offer that bold tells us about, a specific market strategy.
Right, because 90% off isn't just a sale, it's a statement.
Exactly. And another detail that jumps out from these snippets is that it's explicitly labeled Made in India.
Made in India. That adds another interesting layer.
It does. So not just any fashion jewelry, but pieces with this distinct national origin tag.
And that's where it's fascinating, right? You have made in India, which can signal, craftsmanship, maybe sometimes lower production costs.
Sure, different connotations.
And then you slap this almost unbelievable 90% discount on top. It really makes you stop and think, what's the play here?
What is the strategy?
Is it about leveraging those potential cost efficiencies for a really aggressive price?
Right.
Or is it maybe like a calculated move to just grab market share super fast?
Like a land grab almost?
Kind of, yeah. Maybe even taking a loss up front just to get volume. It makes you wonder what their immediate goal is, beyond just selling that one necklace or bracelet.
That's a really good point. And it gets even more intriguing when you look at how you actually get this jewelry.
Okay, how?
The source is super direct, just says, download Meet2L app. That's DAWNLOAD.
Okay, so download the Me2L app. That's it.
That's it. The only channel mentioned. No website, no store, just the app. It points to a very specific distribution model.
Absolutely. So let's connect those dots then. You've got trendy fashion jewelry from India, which might imply certain cost structures offered at this extreme discount.
90%.
And it's only available if you download their app. It feels very much like a digital-first, maybe high-volume strategy.
It sounds like it.
It could easily be a classic loss leader. They might be perfectly happy to lose money on that first piece of jewelry.
Really? Why?
Because the 90% discount, that's basically their customer acquisition cost. They're paying you, in a way, to download the Me2L app and get into their ecosystem.
Ah, I see. So once you're on the app.
Exactly. Once you're in, they have your data, they see what you browse, what you buy, they can target you for future sales, maybe sell other things. They're playing the long game, aiming to capture your lifetime value as a customer, all starting with that massive discount. It's about owning that relationship.
Okay, that makes sense from a business perspective. Sounds quite clever, actually.
Yeah.
But couldn't an offer that extreme, like 90% off, also make people skeptical?
Oh, definitely.
Like, wouldn't you, the listener, maybe think, hold on, if it's 90% off, what was the real price? Or even, is the quality okay?
That's the gamble, isn't it? It's a valid concern. Some people will be skeptical, but others, they'll be incredibly drawn in by just the sheer size of the bargain.
The lure of the deal.
Precisely. Think about the attention economy we live in. Everyone's fighting for eyeballs, for clicks, a 90% discount tied to an app download. That cuts through the noise.
Of course, of you to look.
It almost compels you to download the app just to see if it's real, right? The brand is betting that for fashion jewelry, which, let's face it, doesn't have the same perceived value as fine gems, the pull of the discount will beat the skepticism. It's designed for impulse.
For that thrill of getting a steal.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so pulling this all together then, vPro jewelry, fashion pieces, made in India, that huge 90% off sticker, and the critical key, download Me2L app.
Right. Which leads us to a final thought, something for you listening to maybe mull over. When you see an offer like this, super compelling, app only, almost unbelievably cheap, what does it tell you?
What does it imply?
Yeah, what does it suggest about where retail is heading? And how does it make you think about value? Does that massive discount make you eager, curious? Or does it make you question the real cost behind it all? It's a powerful tactic in today's market, and it certainly challenges how we figure out what's a real bargain versus, a very strategic hook.
Taxi car hire, parcel, groceries eats, clothes, medicine, tour and travel, hotel booking online services provided by UK. 50+ services. Download Me2L application iOS. Driver job. Sell your products and services. Everyday 100+ income. Refer and